It's the kickoff to the 2025 SLS Championship Tour, where all of your favorite skateboarders will be bringing their best to the greatest skate destinations on Earth. Welcome to Stop 1 from Miami, Florida. Famous for its beautiful beaches, nightlife, art, and fashion, this still hidden gem for skateboarding comes with a deep and rich history of spots and locals who have put Miami on the map. Today we're inside the Watsco Arena at University of Miami, where the top 6 men from the knockout rounds are going to work again in tonight's final, this time for the win. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. I'm Paul Zitzer along with Sean Malto. Sean, we've already seen an incredible day of skateboarding from the knockout rounds and the women's final. Tonight, it's the first men's final of the year, but we're coming off a great history of SLS events. What are your thoughts on this season?
I'm really looking forward to this, the schedule this season. We have a lot of really good really good cities we're going to.
Yeah.
And the spot takeovers are going to be amazing. 2024 was incredible, and the talent is just rising. So really hyped to see this finals and seeing what these guys are capable of.
This year's SLS Championship Tour is all about 2 paths, arena events and the new spot takeovers. Arena events bring that classic SLS format on a full course. Takeovers are all about big tricks on raw, street-inspired spots. For more information on the 2025 SLS Championship Tour schedule, visit streetleague.com. And here are the skaters you came out to see tonight. The top 6 of the weekend, Felipe Gustavo coming in first. Gustavo Ribeiro from Portugal. We got Kairi Natsuke. We got returning Super Crown champs. And we have Nyjah Huston. It's been insane already, and it's only going to get crazier tonight. Sean, who do you like?
I'm going with the #1 qualifier, Sora Shirai. He caught fire last season, won 2 events, doing tricks like this backside 180 fakie 5-0 down the hubba, and he's just been on such a hot streak. I'm really looking forward to what he's going to put together in the 2025 season.
It's going to be fun to watch, indeed. But this guy, Nyjah Huston, look at those stats. He's competed in 49 SLS events. He's won 26 of them. That's over half. 53% win percentage. He's the 7-time Super Crown champ, current defending champ. Hey, in the knockout rounds, he put down 4 9s in a row. Back to back to back to back. I'm going with Nyjah Huston.
Smart.
Now let's talk about how SLS works with the basics. There are 2 sections to Street League, the line section and the single trick section. Each skater gets 2 45-second line attempts, followed by 5 single trick attempts anywhere on the course. A skater's top 4 scores count towards their final with a maximum of 1 line score, but it is not required. Those are the basics. So, how many good things can we say about Nyjah Huston? He currently is sitting on 98 9 clubs.
We can say 98 good things about Nyjah Huston.
So if he's on it tonight in the finals, there's a chance he's obviously the first person ever to hit the 109 club mark. But he could go above and beyond that and keep it going.
That'll be insane.
And now it is time to meet the skaters in tonight's final. From Miami, Felipe Gustavo, the Brazilian legend, will be first in.
Following him up, a former Street League champion, Gustavo Ribeiro from Lisbon.
And coming out of Japan, his last SLS final was Sydney 2023. He missed all the finals last year. He's back in the mix. Kairi Natsuke.
And then Brazilian legend, Fakey God, Giovanni Viana.
One of the only remaining founding SLS pros going back to 2010. He won the World Championship that year as Nyjah Huston.
And Sora Shirai on such a hot streak last year, looking to continue that into 2025.
So before we get to the skating, let's meet the third member of our team, Andrew Cannon.
Hey guys, thank you. So I like your picks for the win out here, but I got to throw a name in there, Gustavo Ribeiro. Gustavo has been skating really well this weekend. I got a chance to catch up with him before we got into this. What he was saying is mentally, he's feeling really good, he's feeling confident, and he's excited. When he got here, he was nervous because this gap is very important on the course, but they've been scoring the rail and the hubba. So he said he feels like he has a chance, and he's really excited about that rail. So I think he's gonna bring even more heat than we saw in the knockout rounds. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Andrew. And we are just about set for the Kona Big Wave men's final here from Miami, Florida on the 2025 SLS Championship Tour. This is going to be a fun final to watch. Kicking off the year right. Top 6 contest skaters in the world about to take to this course. Beautifully designed and built once again by California skate parks with many Miami spot-inspired features. Felipe Gustavo is in.
A little bit of a nervy start from Felipe. He does not normally miss nollie flips. But
good recovery.
Good recovery with a kickflip front crook on the bump to ledge.
Wow. Nollie flip nose slide down the NMB hubba, inspired by a street spot in Miami, famous blue hubba. It was a little notchy, tough to skate, and then Felix Arguelles broke out the metal cap, capped it off, and when he didn't have the cap on it, Greg Hunt was there bondoing it back in the day, making it skatable to all the skaters. It's been around for years and years. I believe it's currently unskateable. Hopefully it makes a resurrection though, but Felipe Gustavo.
Skatable here in Street League.
True.
Nollie flip no slide.
And skatable at True Skates.
Is it not skatable anymore?
They're doing some construction.
I saw a fairly recent clip. But
don't quote me.
It could be.
We'll see. Somebody text us.
The good street spots never last.
True. The triangle is definitely not skatable.
It's not for sure.
Gustavo Ribeiro. Consistency level off the charts.
94%.
93%.
93.
2022 Super Crown champion from Rio. He's had 3 Street League wins. He's one of only 5 skaters in history to win 3 or more Street League stops. Wow.
Gonna have to hustle here.
You want to be very cautious when you're doing a 360 flip front board down the Cobra rail, but to rush it with no time left, that is dangerous.
Very dangerous. Crook nollie flip. Kind of a signature trick of his now.
.1. So once again, you can keep one of your 2 line scores. but you don't have to. But if you don't, you got to put down 4 absolute bangers out of 5 in the single trick section. Moving on to Kairi Netsuke.
One of the best run skaters since he came into the league.
And one of the best heel flippers since Lindsey Robertson. That was so dipped.
I love the way he did that.
So Kairi won the Select Series in Sydney, Australia back in 2023 to qualify into SLS, and he's been keeping it going ever since.
Wow.
Okay, you called it. You said he's one of the best line skaters. There you go.
That's what he does.
Like clockwork.
And a lot of flip tricks in there.
And just a casual back nose blunt down the Cobra to start things off.
Yeah, and then this is tail slide heel flip. Didn't do it as good as he wanted to, but a make's a make in a line. Then ending it, heel flip back lip on the Cobra rail. This has to be pretty close to the club.
Very, very close, but not quite in the club. 8.9, Kairi.
It's knocking on the door.
Great start, great start. 2023 Super Crown champion from Brazil, Giovanni Viana. He's going to hit this course with all kinds of unique moves, starting with that one right there, half cab back Smith. Gio doesn't flip his board as much as a lot of other skaters.
No, but he cabs a lot in, and he can heel flip front board. But half cab back Smith is just as good as
absolutely
any flip trick in.
It's
and that.
Yeah, and that's going to be time right there, running into the back of that rail. I think it's almost a matter of learning those spinning, twisting, danger moves is harder than learning the flip tricks. But once you learn them, it's easier to get them consistent.
Yeah,
say that's fair?
The board doesn't leave his feet, so I think there's a lot more consistency in there for sure. But you miss time some of these cabs into these tricks, it could get dangerous quick.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of bailing out of it easily.
You're right. And the balance point for a lot of fakie tricks is just a little more unpredictable, maybe. Taking it into the rail there to finish it shouldn't matter. This run was over anyway. Waiting on that score. Boom! 9 club. First one here in the finals. Giovanni.
And ending it with a cab front nose, spinning away from the ledge. Then taking it to fakie.
Speaking of 9 clubs, sitting on 98 of them. The greatest of all Street League skaters. He's been here since day one. Way back in 2010. Here we are, it's what, 15, 16 years later. Nyjah Huston still on top. And he looked a little tiny bit shaky in the line section in the knockout round, but then in single tricks, it was over. He's never looked better, to be honest.
Rattled off 4 9s in a row. And really, the only thing that went wrong with this first run is the camera guy got in his way. It's the only thing.
Oh, Nyjah, don't hurt him.
Is that his 99th 9?
What didn't he do?
And everything was to perfection. Switch nose grind, and then this switch frontside flip. Look at the hang time.
99th 9.3. There you go. What a start. We are always witnessing history with Nyjah, but I have a feeling we're gonna see one more notch in the old belt tonight. Now we move on. Sora Shirai. He's been on a tear. He just won Tampa Pro for one, and last year 2 SLS wins.
Yeah.
He's unstoppable right now. Sugarcane to start things off.
Sugarcane and the Hurricanes built.
What was that?
I don't know.
Sora keeping it going, finishing with the banger cab back tail down the NMB hubba. Do you care to offer a prediction? How does that stack up against the rest of the field?
I'm gonna go with an 8.8.
Okay.
I think it was a great run. Actually, it could go in. I don't know if it's going to be a 9 just from the back 5. Kind of fumbled it, but everything else was perfect. It was a great run. Really hard tricks, ending it with the cab back tail. It's just, it wasn't perfect. Wow.
9 club, solid. Tied with Gio, the 9. Nicely done. So after run number 1 of 2, no surprises here. Nyjah Huston, current leader, with his 99th 9. Will we see 100? Stick around. Street League Skateboarding has been brought to you by 10X Health, the official partner of Street League Skateboarding. By Dios Azul Tequila, embrace the spirit. By Banco do Brasil, a proud sponsor of SLS. And by Wolfpak, never average, always a wolf.
Kona Big Wave, Liquid Aloha.
Get your tickets at nitrocircus.com.
Welcome back to Miami, Florida. One of the most beautiful cities in America, in the world. This place is great. Beautiful ocean, beaches, skyline, great spots, great people and history. So many transplants have moved down here. Joel Meinholz, Danny Fuenzalida, Forrest Kirby, Brandon Biebel. They come for a reason. Standings after first runs here in the men's final. Nyjah Huston up on top with a 9.3 in his first line. Second run still to come. It's been a wild ride since Nyjah won the first ever world championship in SLS history back in 2010. Here we are, it's 2025 and he's our current leader. He's just playing along. Such great spots. Again, replicated on this Miami course. The Miami Triangle, the most famous spot in all of Miami. It was built back in the 90s as a memorial to the Space Shuttle Challenger, and props to Alyssa Steamer for opening it up to the world. She cracked the ollie down it in that Toy Machine Welcome to Hell video. It's a beautiful moment.
And then you set it off with the kickflip.
Yeah, and then since everyone has done every single trick down it.
Well, man.
A great spot,
You walked
though.
so they could run, right?
Thank you. Judges are set for second attempt. That's Billy Marks, Kelly Hart, Jimmy, and Jaron and Big Cat. Jimmy Gurecki, Philly's finest. Jaron Wilson, one of girls' two finest skaters.
It's my teammate.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Felipe Gustavo back in, kind of making the nollie flip this time, but that's much better. A hand down is fine. Keeping his momentum.
The smallest nollie flip for him.
Too small.
It's too small.
Back to the triangle real quick. My friend Matt Cantor, OG Miami head, he said he and Andre Lozama and Tim Von Wern were the first people to ever skate it right when they took the fence off, and they skated, they ollied into the triangle the day it was basically opened up to the world. And that's been going strong ever since. So props to those guys. That was even pre-Toy Machine video.
Should have made a little plaque for the Street League triangle for them.
Yeah, right? Next time.
All right, Gustavo looking to get in the mix here.
Powerful kickflip front board. He's always so reliably consistent in the line section. Look at him go. First line score was a 7.1. If he finishes here with something, he's going to see a huge improvement. There you go. We already have 3 skaters with 9s on the board.
I believe this is going to be the 4th. What I liked about that run, too, is he kind of paid attention to everything. He did every trick exactly how you want to. And to end it with this, bigger flip front board to regular.
And there was no sketch anywhere in any of those tricks.
No, he really focused on that one.
.1. 4 skaters in the club, in the line section.
4 skaters within 0.4 of each other.
Kaidi trying to improve on an 8.9. Oh, repeat.
It's almost the exact same tail slide heel flip.
Kaidi packing in the tricks. Last trick here. Oh. Does that put him in the club?
Has to put him in the club. I mean, it's the same line, but upgraded to the heel flip back tail. And again, the tail slide heel flip was a little sketchy. But I think he did the heel flip backsmith better. And upgraded this to the heel flip back tail. Perfect.
.2. 5 skaters in the club here in the line section. It's hard to believe, it really is.
5 skaters. 5 out of 6 in the 9 club. From the line section.
Yeah, and that's definitely the hardest spot to get it. Half cab, backsmith. What the?
A little Burnquist?
He's just playing with us now. Oh. Yeah, that was a little Burnquist. Brazilian tribute. Next he comes out with some wraparound shades. So he's calling it. He's going to stick with the 9.
So funny. Stick with the 9 in 4th place.
That's messed up. I just heard Tim O'Connor use your Bob Burnquist reference too. Tim O'Connor, live announcer here in Miami with our boy Nelson. And Nyjah Huston.
Is this going to be number 100?
Just going to go with probably. Oh, man. He got a little loose on what? On that tray flip.
On the tray flip, which is kind of funny. It's usually very reliable. I think he's missed one in the entire history of skating this contest.
I don't know if it was recent or not, but on the real triangle downtown, Nyjah nollie front heeled into it like it was nothing. Just so easy. Fun to see. Progress, man.
Yeah.
You can't talk about Miami without shouting out Danny Fuenzalida. Just thanks for holding it down, Danny. The Chilean prince. Kind of the king of Miami these days.
And he does a lot for the skate community here.
He really does. And he was integral in developing Lot 11 also. And then we shout out Tito Parada for designing Lot 11. Your favorite skate park in the world.
In the world. It's the best.
Sora Shirai coming off a 9. Do you know what he can do to upgrade from his first run? Where will that come? At the end, last trick?
He got... Where did he get swirly at all?
I don't know.
I thought there was a trick in his first run.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, this back 5.
Oh,
Remember,
right.
It went 50.
Yeah. Oh,
But
came up a little early. But
now
that's
we
fine.
got a back 5. It has to be a little bit of an upgrade.
But will he add a trick now? Or no, stick with
No.
this and just take the 10th of a point.
100%.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. I was wrong. I thought that back 5 might get him into that 9.2 range.
You know, as crazy as it sounds, though, a cab back tail big spin for Sora is not taking a wild chance.
No.
It's pretty reliable and consistent for him.
But the way this contest is shaping up to be, there's 5 people within a 0.3.
So
So I
every
think
10th
if you have a chance to get it into 0.2, 0.1,
But he was, you know what? He's thinking finals. He's dropping the hammer. He's going for the win. He's not going for a tie or a second.
I guess in the same regard, he could have got a 9.4, 9.5.
Because, you know, Nyjah's not going to take his foot off the gas.
No.
These are current standings in the men's final after the line section is in the books. Nyjah Huston up on top with a 9.3. Kaidi Natsuke in second with a 9.2, and Gustavo Ribeiro with the 9.1. Even 4th through 6th looks like they could be top 3 scores, though. 9.9 and a 6.6. So with Nyjah Huston up on top, the first SLS stop of the 2025 season. Single trick section still to come to determine our winner. Stick around.
What's up, legends? R. Willie here. We are bringing the Nitro Circus Live show to Brazil for the very first time. You heard it right. We are coming to Brazil. We'll be in Rio de Janeiro, June 13th, Sao Paulo June 15th, Belo Horizonte June 20th, and Brasilia June 22nd. Get your tickets now. This show is going to blow your mind.
We've been talking about Nyjah Huston forever. He is keeping it going here in Miami this weekend. He's your current leader. He's the defending Super Crown champion. Speaking of Super Crown champions, look at that. Nyjah last year, Giovanni Viana as a rookie pro in 2023 got it. Gustavo Ribeiro in 22. Jagger Eaton, and then there were 3 back-to-back years for Nyjah, going all the way back to 2017. Shane O'Neill, Kevin Hoffler, Nyjah Huston. Before that, look at that, Chris Cole, we had Nyjah, and then it was Sean Malto. We need a bigger version of Sean Malto's name on that list.
They put in a real small font at the bottom, you know, it was a long time ago.
What year was that?
2011.
2011. Congratulations, though, regardless. That's
Thank
big
you.
time. All right, Lucy Rerack. Single trick section coming up here from Miami in the men's final. Felipe Gustavo sitting in 6th place, will be first in, and then Nyjah Huston will have final say. Now let's talk about how SLS works with the basics. There are 2 sections to Street League, as you know. The line section and single trick section. We just saw each skater take their 2 45-second line attempts. Now we move on to single tricks, where each skater gets 5 single trick attempts, and their top 4 scores count towards the final score, with a maximum of 1 of those line scores, but it's not required. But based on the caliber of the lines we just saw, I'm gonna assume a lot of those scores are gonna carry over. But Felipe Gustavo is the one who's really going to want to get rid of that 6.6. This is the Kona Big Wave men's final from Miami. And we kick things off here with single tricks, starting with Felipe Gustavo. He's in. He was getting big scores in the knockout round for skating that hubbo. Going switch flip into the nose grind, all that.
Yep. He has the tricks. But now he's going to have to go 4 for 4.
It's a tall order. He can do it. Sora Shirai coming off a 9. That one's guaranteed 9s for Sora. No one does the front 180 to switch back nose grind. And if they do, they don't do it like Sora.
No.
Giovanni. Bolts. All right, talk us through a cab front blunt on the Cobra. What's it take?
It takes a lot of pop, first off. But look, he starts spinning away from the rail, and then you got to change your momentum to get all the way over to the front blunt. So it's swinging, it's a lot of pop, and then you just really trusting that late turn in. So really, really hard trick to get all the way over to a front blunt, and that's why they scored a 9.
It's a 9 party here from Miami. Gustavo Ribeiro, his first single trick attempt of 5. All right, he did what? A crook nollie flip in his line. There's his twin brother Gabriel and Ryan DeCenzo looking on. He did the crook nollie flip. Is the front nose grind nollie flip similar enough for it to dock his score or not?
Nah, I think nose grind nollie flip, especially changing the spot, it's similar, but I think it's different enough to not matter, in my opinion. And he did it so good.
Nine. 18.1 total.
They are just... 9's the new standard.
It really is. If you're not dropping 9s, you might as well not be doing the trick.
Yeah.
Get out. Kaidi coming off a 9-2.
Oh.
It doesn't look like he suffered the consequences that he could have on that one.
No, he was going fast enough to clear to the bottom, but...
So luckily this Cobra version is much lower than the one in the streets.
If that was the one on the streets, he would have sat that thing.
Nyjah going for his 100th 9. Wow. Nollie back nose blunt slide, the triangle. What do you think?
I think it could do it. Nollie back nose blunt is such a hard trick, especially coming off this angle. Up, over, and then getting out of the back nose blunt off the triangle would be so hard. So, just the way that triangle is. There it is.
Welcome to the 900 Club, Nyjah Huston.
900 points.
That's cool.
Century.
Oh my God, bro. 100, holy shit, bro. That's actually crazy, bro. Let's go. 100 more, 100 more.
We'll take it.
Look at this, nollie up, over, and then able to get the slide perfect enough with the wheels on top to push it out to regular. A lot could go wrong there. And we have 100 9s.
I want to see that highlight reel.
I don't think anybody is ever going to come close to that.
It's hard to say. We never know what's coming, but man, he's got a legacy.
That's 15 years of dominance in Street League.
I think the Street League editors have a lot of work to do. That's all I'm saying.
We need an edit by the end of the broadcast.
Felipe Gustavo in for attempt number 2. Oh! Switch flip back nose grind. He needed that, and he needs 3 more. But what do you think? You have a prediction on the score?
I think he did it well. It kind of dropped off at the end, I will say. The judges might dock him just a little bit. But switch flip back nose grind's such a hard trick, and the way to do it on a hubba like that.
Good enough for the 9.
Is this the first time that every single person in the finals has a 9?
We'll have to send it down to the stats department to confirm.
And all 6 of them are in the club.
It's crazy.
It's not even an exclusive club anymore.
Again, we're going to see a lot of movement on that rankings based on how many scores people have posted.
Oh!
That's rare. He's usually good for that trick straight out the gate. To fall on it 2 times in a row put him in a tough spot now.
You can see how awkward that triangle can be to aim it on the edge. Just because he locked in perfect twice and it just kind of kicked him out when he tried to pop out.
Gustavo Ribeiro hanging right in there with Nyjah. Trying to keep it going here. How did he find the time to get that nollie heel out?
He barely found the time.
Where would you see that? Where's the crucial moment in that trick to make it work? Or what?
Yeah, it's so hard because it's complete trust before you pop. Even right there, it's just flick it and hope, and it barely came around.
Man. But to try to get a pop out of a nose blunt slide, wow. Something. 9.1.
How many 9s do we have so far?
It's just, there's a pile.
Look at this, up and over into a nose blunt slide, and then just flicking that nollie heel. Yeah, there's not a lot of time. It's not like you can catch it and figure it out. You just gotta meet it at the ground.
So Gustavo's in the lead for now because he's posted 3 scores. Kaidi, attempt 2. Nollie inward heel front board.
Wow.
Perfect.
Perfect. That first one he tried, the board hit on the way up. This one, it looked like he started a little farther outside just to make sure it didn't happen. He just got that front truck over the rail. Look how close the front truck was to the rail. Was able to pull that out.
It takes some core strength, like the nollie inward and then
to land like that, little saggy on the rail, but to like move it to flat. It's getting boos for 9s now.
I wonder what they wanted. What
they wanted? 9.5. 9s are almost no good here.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do better, man. All right, Nyjah Huston. He's got a 9.3 and a 9.0. Oh, he's just on one. The smiling and the... You can tell when he's in his zone, it looks easy for him, and then you feel like it's inevitable. He's going to get another one. Another 9, another 9, and then another win. We'll see. It's fun to watch.
And look at this. The Dos Azul replay. Switch heel crook. That pop, flick, pinched it. Nyjah's in the pocket right now. This is like when you talk about people in sports in the pocket, feeling good, knowing it's going to happen, that consistency. Nyjah's in such a good zone. That's exactly how you want to feel on your board. Things are working perfect.
That was 101 nines now.
101.
We'll add that one to the editor's list. Ugh. What a final. What a way to kick off the year.
They are tearing this course apart.
Wolfpak.com delivers high-performance, customizable bags and backpacks designed for skaters and fans alike. All united by their passion for skateboarding. Elevate your game and gear up with Wolfpak, where style meets functionality. Join the movement at Wolfpak.com. Solid bags. We need more great skate bags. Thank you, Wolfpak. You want those ones that your board clips in? It doesn't sag. You can walk through the airport with it with confidence and style. Swagger.
Swagger. If you want to feel like Nyjah at Street League, get Wolfpak Backpacks.
Oh! First try. Felipe Gustavo switchback, flip tail, NMB hubba. Wow.
Switch with back tail, bringing it back to switch. I mean, Felipe's not out.
No. We said he needed to make 4 in a row, and he's got 2 out of the 4 so far.
It's halfway there.
And you know the confidence grows with each make. Sora Shirai. He's got a lot of pressure on these next 3 tries, all of them. Gets it done there. You know he wasn't going to bail that a 3rd time. Is that going to get another 9?
That should get another 9. I mean, turning full 180 and then to lock and balance, switch backside nose grind. Such a hard thing to do. Did it perfect.
.1 it is.
This has to be the most 9s in a final ever.
Yeah, I would think. And we're only halfway through, not even halfway through single tricks. Giovanni coming in.
Oh,
so close. So all the pressure will be on Giovanni having to make his final 2 attempts. He's not the only one, though. Felipe Gustavo's in the same boat. Sora Shirai also. Gustavo Ribeiro, not so much. 0.4 puts him in first. that just looked easy.
it's just, it's so simple for him, but he's worked on these tricks for so long. The catch that he had on that tray flip to be able to pull that into a perfect nose blunt.
Look at those scores. 9-1 in the line. And then a 9.91, 9. 36.2 overall score, and he still has 2 attempts to drop those 9 evens. Those are his low scores that he's going to need to get rid of. Kitey back in. He has to keep it going here. And so that puts all the pressure on his final 2 attempts also. He's going to find himself in the same situation as Felipe Gustavo and Sora. So Gustavo Ribeiro and Nyjah Huston right now in the driver's seats. Nyjah can keep it going here. And 8.8 puts him in first. It is a magical night here in Miami for Nyjah Huston. It's fun to watch.
Set the sails, man. Set the sails.
Setting sail here in Miami. The switch frontside heel. Perfect. What are we at, 101? This 102?
That's 102. Or what? Not. Wow. Gustavo had the lead for a second. Nyjah Huston setting sails and taking it back with the switch front heel for the 9.1. Overall score of 36.6 right now with 2 attempts still to go. Now, it's not over by any means, though. Gustavo Ribeiro is going to be coming for him. I mean, it's...
Everybody's technically still in this.
That's true. Back to the top of the order. Felipe Gustavo in next. Again, he's in a do or die scenario till his final try. Gets it done. Switch flip front tail. Talk about the difference between switch flip back and switch flip front tails.
Switch flip back tail is a lot easier to lock into. It's just the way the switch flip goes. It kind of turns that way. Switch flip front tail is so hard to get it in front of your body and up and quickly high enough to get into it. I think switch flip front tail is a lot more difficult and should score a lot higher than the switch flip back tail.
So it's safe to say
this should be his 3rd straight 9.
Wow. Felipe, 9.1, 9.1. So he's in 3rd place currently. That's podium skating with the 33.8. But he can still take this with those scores. 1 try still to go. Sora Shirai, 2 tries left. Needs to make them both.
This is the most insane finals I've ever watched in my life.
Everyone is on. And still, Nyjah Huston is in the lead. And it's only stop 1 of a season.
Look at this, backside 180 to switch frontside nose grind. Balanced, perfect.
So that's the backside version of the trick he did on the triangle, which was the front 180, fakey grind.
Yeah.
The backside one's way crazier. You can't see anything, right?
Exponentially harder.
9.6.
Just nobody can do that trick besides him.
After seeing those scores, some of these other guys might want to start working on it, though.
Yeah.
Because they can't do it now, but if they tried, they might. 9.6. Biggest score of the day. Look at both of the 9.6s are from this event. Okay, Giovanni with a 9.6 earlier. Sora now with that 9.6. Creeping on that 9.9 Nyjah Shane O'Neill territory. Historic scores. It's going to take a lot to get the 9.9 these days, but looks like it can be done. Gio back in, needs a 9.8 for first. Oh! And he keeps it going. Front side half cab into a backsmith.
I saw Max Schaff do this on a vert ramp one time.
Yeah.
Now we have Giovanni doing it on a hubba. Frontside half cab backsmith, another 9 club. To be able to aim a frontside half cab and dip it into a backsmith. There's been so many tricks tonight where we're like, no one can do that besides them. And this really is just another one of those tricks. Gio's the only one doing stuff like this.
9.2. All those great scores. Gio's in 5th with 1 try still to go. So he's posted 3 scores. Needs that 4th score to really give it a run for the podium. .5 puts Gustavo Ribeiro back in the lead. He's coming after Nyjah. What was he gonna do? Nollie heel out?
I couldn't tell if he was trying tray flip nose grind or if he was trying to lock in to the nose blunt to nollie heel out. But I don't know what you do. Do you try to drop a 9? Get like a 9.2, 2.9, 9.2, 9.5, 9.3? Or do you go for the 9.5? I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never been in that position before.
Now he's going to have to go for the 9.5.
Now we know.
Oh. So Kaidi needed that to put himself in a position to win with his final trick. Now he's out of that mix.
I mean, there's only one person out of the 6 that is officially out.
Yeah. It's almost shocking to see him fall.
And that flip's perfect. That was right there. It's a little wheel bite coming down.
That really is a massive gap. Modeled after that MLK gap, famous one in Miami. Most people skate the ledges. Not too many people want to mess with that giant gap. It's huge here too. Men's final single trick attempts. Lucy re-rack. 1 try still to go. Kaidi is in 6th place. He will be first in. Nyjah Huston as the leader will be last to skate. So Kaidi will be dropping in first. And then it looks like we're geared up for a showdown at the end between Gustavo and Nyjah.
I think the showdown starts right away, right after Kyrie. I mean, Gio has a chance. Sora has a chance.
True.
Everybody has a chance.
Kaidi going down on the heel back tail, big spin. An incredible final for Kaidi, but just not enough. Giovanni Viana.
9.5 for first.
He's gotten a 9.6 before.
Oh.
It's not going to happen here in Miami. Gio's going to stay in 5th. But a great showing once again. I mean, this was the final to end all finals. Sora up next.
A 9 for
That's
first.
Easy for Sora, but a 9 probably isn't going to get it done in the end because those guys are all going to be coming for him again. So let's go, Sora. Top 3 is set. The only question is who ends up in what order. Can anyone knock Nyjah Huston off his throne?
It's crazy that Felipe made his way into the top 3.
Oh, Felipe Gustavo looking for a 9.5 to move into first. Sean, take it away.
This is going to be very close. I mean, the fact is he is putting down 4 9s in a row. Now, 9.5 is going to be, it could go either way. Nollie flip front nose. Such a hard trick. Nollie flipping, turning your back to the ledge. Got to aim for the front nose and then to be able to pull it back down under your feet.
Felipe got that first win in Sydney after a long SLS career, doing tricks just like these. Can he do it again here in Miami? 9.3, so close.
The fact that he went 4 in a row with 9 clubs.
That is amazing.
Look at this flick, too. Up, barely getting that nose on there, but able to pull it out to regular.
So Gustavo Ribeiro, 3-time SLS winner, trying to get his 4th win here in Miami, but it's going to take a huge move or Nyjah Huston's going to get another one. Oh! 360 flip, nose blunt slide. 270, shove it out. I'm going to leave this to you, Sean.
This is my only thing I could say, is he did a tray flip nose blunt earlier. It's getting a little repetitive, but tray flip nose blunt, nollie 270 shove out is insane. Not only are you tray flipping in to a nose blunt, which is already hard itself, 270 shove out. It bobbled a little bit.
There's only one number that matters right now, and it's a 9.5.
This is truly a 50-50 call.
Leader Gustavo Ribeiro gets the 9.5. And Nyjah Huston, after doing some of the best skating we have ever seen from him, is now in second. Gustavo Ribeiro is now the Kona Big Wave new leader with one of the craziest tricks we've ever seen.
I mean, he did that to end his video part. And now he's moved it into the contest.
Okay, where does Nyjah Huston go to get the 9.2 that he needs?
I mean, this nollie backside flip.
Oh, Nyjah does it! Talk to me, Sean.
That's it. That's a wrap. Nyjah's getting his 103rd 9 and winning the first stop. The dominance continues.
Even Gustavo Ribeiro can't be mad at this situation because that was beautiful.
That was beautiful, perfect. So much can go wrong down that MLK gap, especially with the nollie backside flip. That is one of the more inconsistent flip tricks down a gap. And Nyjah just handled it like a boss.
He does it. Nyjah Huston, 103rd 9 club.
This guy fucked.
That's the winning trick right there. Nollie backside flip down the MLK gap here in Miami. Nyjah Huston getting his 27th win, increasing his 53% win rate.